So hey guys, I'm gonna start a new series on my channel, Alabama, not Alabama, excuse me, SEC football predictions. I hope y'all like it. Yeah. So y'all can tell me what team I want. We can do some schools outside of the SEC. Just comment down below. I got I got two predictions for Alabama. I got one main one I'm going to use and a secondary one. So I've been doing some research. I think Alabama is going to win against Wisconsin 49-31. That one will be a good one. That'll be a tough match for Alabama. But I think Alabama will do really good in the second half. I think they'll have a pretty soft first half, but I think they will do a great second half. Because they are hungry for another playoff run. And then Alabama plays next Middle Tennessee. I think they'll win that 55-3. Blow them out of the water. And then Alabama will play Ole Miss. I think they'll win that one 24-7. And the next one is pretty easy against Louisiana Monroe. I think they'll win that one 49-0. And man, this will be a tough one. Again, Alabama playing Georgia for the first time in a regular season game. Not the first time since, but in a regular season game. Playing them in a regular season game for the first time since 2008. And their next game against Arkansas. Man, I think this is Arkansas's year to prove they're not done yet. They're ready to show the SEC they're going to be like a next LSU, a next Auburn. They'll have good years and they'll have pretty soft years. And, I think they'll be the next LSU, the next Auburn, the next Georgia, Mizzou, whatever you want to call it. I think they'll surprise Alabama with a 10-7 victory in overtime. The next, A&M plays Alabama. I think Alabama will play at A&M. I think this one will be tough because A&M got blown out of the water with A&M 56 or 59-0 last year. But I don't think it's going to happen this year. But I think they will win 35-24. Week number 8, Alabama will play Tennessee, and they'll win that one 31-0. Tennessee ain't going to have a bad year. They're going to finish about 8-5, 7-6-ish. I think they'll do really pretty good. Next game, Alabama plays LSU. I think this one will prove the toughness between LSU. I think LSU will lose 3 games before Alabama, and this one will prove how tough they really are coming into the season. Coming into the late of the season, I think Alabama will win that one 31-21 in a very close first and second quarter. But that second half again, Alabama's going to be a good second half team, I think. And then next, Mississippi State will play Alabama. I think Alabama will win that one 34-10. Mississippi State had a, I guess you could say, lucky year. Next, Alabama will play Charleston Southern, and I think they will win that one 56-0. And at week 12, I think Auburn will lose to Alabama 21-7, but it's going to be a tough one throughout the whole ball game in the Iron Bowl. I think playing Alabama's going to have a good offense. They may not have a breakout defense like they usually will, but I think they'll have a good offense. But yeah, Alabama will play at Auburn. That one will be tougher, especially putting pressure on them since they're playing at Auburn at the Plains. So, next is the SEC Championship. I know most of the people are doing regular season, but I'll go further into this. I think the SEC Championship will be a rematch versus Georgia. Georgia only lost to Alabama, played a really close game to Georgia Tech and South Carolina, but they will lose to Alabama 42-38 in a very close matchup. And now in the first round, I think in the playoffs, I think Alabama's going to make it to the playoffs. And I think they'll beat Ohio State in a rematch from last year's loss, 31-27, because, I mean, that one's going to be a good one. Championship game, I think TCU just got cheated last year. I think that Florida State didn't play nobody. That's how they got undefeated and lost, and they got their butts kicked by Oregon. They got their butts kicked by Oregon because they really weren't good. They just played easy games, really easy games. TCU got cheated out of the playoffs. They was gonna probably made it to the championship. Versus Alabama maybe. Versus Oregon, something like that. They just got cheated last year, and I think they'll prove it, but they just can't. They just can't make it against this Alabama offense. And late in the season, Alabama's defense is going to show up. I think Alabama will win 42-10. You know how they have those breakout games, and late. I mean, in the championship game. So I'll go for this quick in my secondary predictions. So again, Nick Saban, before the 2015 season starts, his record at Alabama is 91-17. But I think they'll beat Wisconsin 32-28 in my secondary, guys. This is not my main. Then they'll beat Middle Tennessee State 42-10. They'll lose to Ole Miss 38-35. Louisiana Monroe will lose to Alabama 42-7. Alabama will beat Georgia 32-10. Alabama will beat Arkansas 42-35 in overtime. A&M will lose to Alabama 21-17. Tennessee will lose to Alabama 31-14. Alabama will beat LSU 24-17. Alabama will beat Mississippi State 47-38. Charleston Southern will lose to Alabama 42-10. Auburn will lose to Alabama 38-31. I will not give I won't give past Auburn. Their position, same thing, same scores. Except Alabama will play Mizzou in the secondary. In the SEC championship in my second one. Mizzou's going to be really good. But I'll see y'all guys next time in the Arkansas prediction, which will be maybe surprising to y'all, and some of them won't. So I'll see y'all guys later. Bye.